Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Daijiro. I am a Japanese teacher on this course. Thank you for coming to this lesson. I hope you are excited to learn Japanese. And also I am excited to teach you Japanese as well. Alright, so this is the very first lesson. This is chapter 1. The main topic is meeting people. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the next slides. Okay, so in this lesson, we will be studying this topic, birthplace. So now we first start from vocabulary, exercise 1. Okay, so in vocabulary section, we have several vocabulary. So I want you to repeat after me the pronunciation one by one, okay? Alright, so let's go. So we have the first vocabulary. So let's pronounce this first. Okay. 出身地出身地出身地 Alright. Okay, so the meaning of this phrase is birthplace. So now let's look at the sentence that we are using, the vocabulary. Okay, so let's pronounce the sentence first. いつかあなたの出身地に行きたいです。Okay, let's try again. いつかあなたの出身地に行きたいです。Okay, so one more time. いつかあなたの出身地に行きたいです。Okay, alright, that's good. So, I will explain the meaning of the vocabulary one by one, okay? So, the first one, いつか. It means someday in English, okay? あなたの. It means your. And 出身地, it is birthplace. Alright, so 行きたいです. Okay, so this is a tricky one. So, 行き. This verb, the original form of this verb is 行く, meaning go, to. And たいです. So if you put たいです at the end of the sentence, it means you want to do something. So that way, there is I want to. So combination of 行く and たいです. It means I want to go to. So, the meaning of this sentence is I want to go to your birthplace someday. Alright, so the next phrase. 住まい住まい住まい Okay. So the meaning of this phrase is residence. So let's take a look at the sentence now. And let's pronounce this. 私の住んでいるところはとても素敵です。Let's try again. 私の住んでいるところはとても素敵です。Okay, so one more time. 私の住んでいるところはとても素敵です。Okay. So, the first one, 私の, it means my in English. 住んでいるところ. Okay, so ところ, it means place in English. 住んでいる, it means the place you are living. 住んで, the original form is 住む. It means live in English. So that's why it's as same as residence. とても, it means very. 素敵 means nice. So the meaning of this sentence is, my place of residence is very nice. Okay, so the next one. 出身である. 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 Okay, the meaning of this phrase is be from. Alright, so let's read the sentence first. 私はロンドン出身です。私はロンドン出身です。私はロンドン出身です。Okay, so let's check the meaning of the sentence. So, as we already know, 私 is I in English. London. Okay, so this is the place in UK, London, but in Japanese we don't say as English speakers say. So in English it is London, but in Japanese we say it London. It's more like you pronounce the word one by one. Okay? 出身です it means be from. So that's why this sentence is I am from London. Alright, so the next phrase 都市都市都市 The meaning of this phrase is city. Okay, so the next phrase is 引っ越す引っ越す引っ越す Okay, the meaning of this phrase is move. Alright, so let's look at the sentence. 夫と私は最近新しい家に引っ越したばかりだ。夫と私は最近新しい家に引っ越したばかりだ。夫と私は最近新しい家に引っ越したばかりだ。Alright, this sentence is a bit long. Okay, so let's check the meaning. So first one, 夫. it is husband in English. と it is and in English. And 私 is I. 最近 it means recently in English. Okay. 新しい it is new. 家 it means house. And we have 引っ越した. Okay, so in the previous slide we learned 引っ越す. That was move. But this one, 引っ越した. If you put した after the verb, it becomes the past tense. That means you moved. Alright? And ばかりだ. It also means recently or just. So that's why the meaning of this sentence becomes my husband and I just moved to a new house. Okay, so the next phrase is 町 町 町. Alright, the meaning of this phrase is town. Okay, so let's read the sentence. 私は山の近くの小さな町に住んでいる。私は山の近くの小さな町に住んでいる。私は山の近くの小さな町に住んでいる。Alright. Okay, so I is 私. Yama. It means mountains in English. 近く. It means near. 小さな. It means small. And this one, 住んでいる. Okay, so we've seen this vocabulary before. It means live. So, the meaning of this sentence is I live in a small town near the mountains. Okay, so the next phrase is ふるさと。ふるさと。ふるさと. Alright, the meaning of this sentence is hometown. Okay, so let's read the sentence. 東京は私のふるさとです。東京は私のふるさとです。東京は私のふるさとです。Alright. So we have 東京. It is Tokyo in English. Okay? 私 is I. ふるさと is hometown. Alright, so this sentence is very simple. The meaning is Tokyo is my hometown. Alright, so the next one. 田舎田舎田舎 Alright. So the meaning of this phrase is countryside. Okay, so let's read the sentence. この辺りの田舎風景は美しい。この辺りの田舎風景は美しい。この辺りの田舎風景は美しい。Okay. Alright. So let's check the meaning. この辺り The meaning of this phrase is in this area. Okay. 田舎 Okay, so we've seen this. It is countryside. 風景 So the meaning of this phrase is scenery or view. So you can say this as countryside, meaning both. Okay. 美しい This is important in Japanese. Very useful to describe things. It means beautiful in English. Okay, so the next phrase. 登録する登録する登録する Alright. Okay, so the meaning of this phrase is enroll. Okay, that's it for the vocabulary. Alright, good job. So now we move on to useful expressions. Okay, so in this useful expressions, we will be studying a few phrases that is useful and important for this topic. Okay, so let's look at the first one. And let's read this first. So please repeat after me. 出身はどちらですか？出身はどちらですか？出身はどちらですか？ Okay, so this phrase is very useful. The meaning of this sentence is where are you from? Okay, so someone might ask you if he or she is curious about where you're from, or you can say this phrase when you want to know where she or he is from. Okay, this is a very useful phrase, and Japanese use this phrase many times in a daily life. Alright, so the next one. どこに住んでいますか？どこに住んでいますか？ どこに住んでいますか? Alright. So the meaning of this sentence is, where do you live? Okay. So we have this phrase, 住んでいますか? We've seen this already. It means live. And どこに means where. So where do you live? Okay. Alright, so the next phrase. 故郷はどういうところですか? 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 Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at this sentence. So, 故郷, it means hometown. Okay, so どういう, it means what is like. Okay? So, this is a point that the pronunciation of this phrase is a bit difficult. Perhaps, okay? So, maybe you won't say どういう like one by one. But Japanese speakers, we tend to say this phrase more shorter, okay? So we say more like どういう どういう Do you see the difference? In the written pronunciation, it is どういう But Japanese speakers, we tend to say どういうどういうどういう Okay? Alright, so let's take a look at the last one. それはいいですね。それはいいですね。それはいいですね。Alright. So, let's take a look at the meaning of this sentence. それ it means it. いい it means nice. Okay? Alright, so the last one, ですね. It doesn't mean sound. ですね. Alright, so this sentence, you can remove ですね and that sentence still works. So you can simply say それはいい. That means it's nice. But if you put ですね, it means that you are agreeing with someone's opinion. It's more like you are agreeing with the opinion that someone said it before you. Alright? So that's why the meaning is it sounds nice. Okay. Alright.